Roboquest is a fast-paced FPS roguelike with fluid movement, hundreds of builds, and thousands of robot corpses. At least that's what I've been told. I've never played it. So, can a brand new player with no experience or knowledge beat Roboquest on their very first try? We kick things off with Max. She was scavenging in the waste and came across a whole-ass robot. That's me, baby! And because I'm cool and nonchalant with it, I'm gonna be helping the humans fight back against the robots and survive in this wasteland. This is giving me, like Sunset Overdrive vibes. I think it's just the text mostly for some reason. This is giving me Borderlands vibes. Holy shit, that is Borderlands to a T. Since I just got pulled out of the ground though, I need to knock off the rust with a classy tutorial. I can Mario bounce, hit him with a right hook, and of course, shoot gun. I think I want the centered crosshair. You're confusing me with the fact that this is a decision. I feel like I'm making the wrong choice, but I'm gonna go classic. For whatever it's worth, the centered crosshair is totally fine. I know, baby. I already know this shit. I feel this game. Did not know there's a double jump. I also have an ability called Bastion that literally makes me invulnerable. It can be used for a max of 3 seconds and needs 16 seconds for a full recharge. Hey, taking damage reduces your health. Who would have thought? A part of health lost is stored as scratch damage. Oh, so that's what that meant. I was worried this was gonna be like different types of damage, like scratch and pierce and blunt damage, but I get it. It's like Bloodborne kinda. Basically, killing an enemy drops some healing cells that will heal a decent chunk of scratch damage and can heal normal health damage at lower efficacy. Also, killing those boys got us to level up. Killing enemies gets XP as you might expect, and with each level you get to choose from a couple random perks. This is definitely where the roguelike DNA really shows itself. Other than that, there's healing bots, there's challenge rooms, there's bigger, badder guns, yada yada. Let's get into the real game. After selecting my difficulty and taking a quick look through the settlement that I can't really interact with yet, I hopped into the van to get my very first run started. Enemy! This is my first time exploring there, and with those nasty bots around, I'm glad you're with me. But of course, I would never hurt you. And as if the game was greeting me with a warm hug, I was instantly met with an old friend. Frying pans? Is Panchaku a running joke I don't know? I know that's in Dead Cells. What is this? What is the joke here? There is no joke. It's just a Dead Cells collab. And while I was thinking about that, tragedy struck. Oh, why is how you pick shit up? I was pressing Y to switch weapons to see if I had a... God damn it. Can I restart? What happened to my dad? I wanted the pans. I just wanted to... Fuck, I'm actually restarting. I'm dashboarding. Usually, Y is for switching weapons, but here it's to pick one up. And I just so happened to be looking at the wrong weapon when I did that. So I just had to hope that the game preserved the seed of this run. Fuck! Not only are they not the same, they're white instead of green. I ended up going for the Power Fist since they spiritually aligned with the Panchaku, found a sneaky data log that got me my first achievement, and finally actually started my first run. Fine. Let's play the game, I guess. Let's go! Because it was shiny and new, I felt compelled to use the fist for a while, and this game definitely rewards fast gameplay, so I tried my best to stay in their face as often as possible, which actually worked pretty well since I fully healed the damage I took in the first fight. Shortly after that though, I used some rails to grind to the next fight and straight into some more damage. Yo, wait, we grinding out here? That's not worth it! Whoa, what was that? Wait, that had an interact thing. Was I able to like pick him up or something? I don't know. Eventually, I came up to my first challenge door, and at its threshold, leveled up and got my first random weapon drop. I swapped my pistol for the torpedo rifle, which does extra turret damage, and stepped into the challenge room, which is always some kind of obstacle course. And while the massive chainsaw was certainly tempting, I didn't want the lower movement speed and opted for the humble power cell. Looking back though, I definitely misunderstood and thought this made me move even slower when it actually lessens the move speed penalty. I also finally claimed my perk for leveling up, which makes enemies get stunned more quickly, but much more importantly, I deal 40% more damage to enemies that are close to me. Despite the buff to punchies though, I should still start using my other gun some. Whoa, I kinda like that gun. It does do extra damage to turrets, like I mentioned, but it also has homing explosive shots that really make up for my dogshit accuracy, usually. Oh, I'm not a good shot. Okay, it's fine. I think I might love this game. Is that okay? Is it too soon to say that? Should we not be using the L word yet? Oh, I took damage. Oh, I got it. Now, I will say with that in mind, I can't actually imagine a world where I die playing this right now. It seems too easy right now, so I hope like the difficulty starts ramping up soon, but I don't really know how that works. Don't you worry, big cat. This game will be getting harder. No sense worrying about the future though. We're just hanging out, splish splashing in the water. I swapped the torpedo rifle for the volcano rifle. So now instead of explosive homing shots, it's explosive burn shots. And that is the first area clear with a classy B rank. Up next is Oasis. And while choosing my next weapon, I did it again. No. God damn it. Oh, well, it was the rifle though. That is what I wanted to switch. I was pressing Y to switch weapons though. The sniper usually calls to me in any game, which is weird because I'm not a good shot, but I was actually crushing it this time. Thank God for aim assist, am I right? I buffed my green beret skill by making it do extra damage to staggered enemies and kept things moving through the Oasis. Okay, I think we just basically need to replace the sniper with a kunai. Let's do it. I don't even care. I don't care what you do. I'm assuming I throw this. Yes. Kunai with chains. Oh, got an achievement for referencing Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. Hey-oh. Okay. Definitely losing more health now. I can see how this game ramps up. As the game got harder and I started taking more damage, my priorities naturally shifted to healing. But I skimmed past an important detail about how fast healing cells despawn. Oh, they disappear pretty quickly. Got it. You gotta move in if you're getting your health. Like I mentioned before, this game rewards a fast playstyle. So if you want to heal, you need to get in the action to do it. Also, I now have a Tommy gun and an elephant gun, and while whittling down a horde of robots with these new weapons, I was reunited with an old friend. Stay on the move is what I'm currently learning. I knew this game was fast-paced, but I am starting to learn, like, you know, just keep moving. Stop retreading the same steps, like swinging back and forth. Penchaku! I see you! My beloved! I got so excited that I stopped the recording. It's an easy mistake to make, admittedly. Luckily though, I almost immediately caught it, so nothing was lost, and soon after, everything was gained. That takes up a lot of real estate on the screen, I cannot lie. Ooh, see that move? I'm pan-shocking, baby. You can't stop me. Ooh, I love this shit. Splasher rifle, I'm good. I'm good. I got the Penchaku. We're back. Okay. This reinforced door was pretty well guarded. I guess we reached some kind of hotspot for them. You better watch out. Okay, so it's either going to be a big horde or we're going to fight the boss. It's a boss! Diggy Mole. Diggy, diggy mole, diggy mole, diggy mole. Okay. Diggy Mole here is the first boss of the run, and while he definitely surprised me with how quickly the fight started, he really wasn't that bad. I also kept emoting on him with the pans because I couldn't remember the controls, so it really was a total Muffled victory. I got him! First try! Oh, first boss, first try. Let's go. He kind of knocked my ass out, though. Oh, we got 5 stars on XP. Let's go. Really bad on time, but 5 stars on XP. After beating the shit out of the boss, I ended up at the first area of Chapter 2, the fields. And because I got an achievement for completing Chapter 1, I got a little confused about what a full run actually looks like. So is this not the type of roguelike I expected? Is this gonna be like really long? I don't really know how this works. I'm realizing I don't know how this game works. And while I was so confused about what I got myself into, I may have accidentally gotten rid of the pans. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but it could have happened to anyone. But the good news is that the new gun ain't too bad. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, bro, come on now. Oh, I love it. All right. These damn tin cans, we're harvesting food here all along while we're starving in the desert. Are you smiling? Yeah, your brows are furrowed, but you're smiling, man. I don't know if I buy your bit. I don't trust you. What the fuck was that? You just sent a horizontal line at me. I got another perk that added crit chance to all of my elemental damage, which is great because all of my weapons always do elemental damage, and kept things moving through the new area. Oh, damn, I like that. I like it like that. Saw that thing on the ground, I think it hurt me. Ow. So he's probably my biggest issue. Mine pod card, okay. I hate the mine pod, so I'm glad I got memorabilia of it before anything else. Oh shit! God damn it, he got me again. That was the same fucker. Damn it. Oh, I'm getting rolled. Oh, no. Let's calm down, Hey boys, let's calm down. Things are not going well here, but if I can play it smart and stop taking damage, I can recover some of this scratch damage and get back in the fight. Ah! Oh, I tried to make it away. Oh man. Yeah, okay. I didn't beat it on my first try. But if you've been around for a while, you know that's nothing new. And neither is moving the goalpost. So how does 3 tries sound? For attempt 2, I tried to focus on speed even more so than before, and mission accomplished on that front, but it did mean taking a lot more damage. It also meant getting more healing before it disappeared too, so it really balanced out overall. I found a bow and arrow, which was awesome, beat Digimole again without taking any damage this time, and died at pretty much the same spot. Ah! Knockout! The fields are hard, but luckily I've been picking up wrenches. Wrenches are how you unlock the permanent upgrades that affect all future runs. So once I picked a few that I'll explain in a second, it was time for the third and final first try. Round 3, boys, round 3. This is the final one. One of the upgrades I got was the choice of 4 weapons rather than 2 in the first chest. And within those weapons was the sling gun. I probably wouldn't have picked it normally, but because of another upgrade where weapons from crates have more effects, it also ricochets to nearby enemies. It quickly became one of my favorite weapons. Other than that, it was pretty standard. I got a super OP skill that reduces my shield cooldown and heals scratch damage while it's active. Got another skill where I shoot and reload faster while I have no scratch damage, and moved on from the sling gun as I went into the second area. Yeah, let's do it. I did kind of want that auto crit, but I shall not. Oh, hello. I didn't see you here. Okay, and I will continue to not see you there. My mistake. Things kept going according to plan in the Oasis with my first new class, maybe we'll see that in the next video, a skill that gives me a big damage boost for a few seconds after meleeing an enemy, and an item I bought from a shop that gives my shock damage a chance to ricochet. If you're wondering where that shop came from, it was another one of the upgrades I bought with wrenches. In fact, all 3 of the upgrades I didn't mention are different vendors that can appear in our runs now. But enough of that, it's boss time. Let's get the heal that we don't need and fight a new boss. Billy Boom, let's go. Come on, Billy Boom, what you got for me? Billy has an ass whooping for me is what he's got. Obviously, there's a learning curve with any boss, and most of his attacks I was able to figure out eventually, but the one where he just walks up and smacks you was his most diabolical by far. And now, I am almost dead. Like, what do you do with that? He just walks up and smacks you. What am I supposed to do? That's so annoying. Oh, what are you supposed to do in that arena? You're just gonna get hit regardless. I'll have to figure him out next time, but for now, I finally hit the fields for the third and final time and kicked it off with a perk that recharges 20% of my skill whenever I take damage. I took full advantage of the goodies by healing, swapping one weapon for a level 5 rapier, and the other for a blue crossbow. We're so old school, bro. I got a crossbow and a rapier. Who am I, man? What game am I playing right now? Probably should consider a new strategy, maybe taking a more aggressive approach. Oh, is that what you think? Do you think I was too cringe and bad at the game? Not very nice, I'll say that. Round 3 is going pretty much the same. I'm losing huge chunks of health, but at least now I have built-in healing. And with the help of that healing, I'm actually slowly filling my health bar back to full, until I lost almost 100 health in this bonus room. Very cool. Oh, you can duck on the rail, I wasn't aware of this. Level 6 shuriken, level 6 Ionic Palms. Extra damage against big boys. 10% auto crit. Projectiles are homing. Okay, so it shoots. It's not melee. I mean, yeah, right? Let's do that. These kind of sucked, I can't lie. Regardless, I got another skill that also improves my movement speed and damage resistance for a few seconds after meleeing, and really started making headway on getting my health back. And it's already time for the very same horde room that killed my last attempt. And you know what? It still fucking sucks. But this time, I was actually able to put him in the dirt. Whew. That was rough. That was rough, to be sure. I got another perk that temporarily gives damage and armor every time I pick up a healing cell, and immediately followed that up with finally clearing fields. I went somewhere. This is progress, actually. I cleared an extra thing. Let's go! Now, we're at the energy center. I swapped the stinky hand cannons for the cool and pog dual sawed-offs, and passed up another gun for a slight damage increase against turrets. I tried hacking the giant keypad nearby to no avail, and finally kicked things off into uncharted territory. The first new thing I noticed was the shield robots that would hover above their allies and shield either themselves or the ally. They weren't really too bad though. What was bad was having to say goodbye to the crossbow. All right, what's going on here? Level 7 flat cannon. Projectiles bounce, and also projectiles pierce. How do you do both? It's really hard to say. I think it might be time to move on from this boy. You were a sweet man, but I think it's I think it's time we move on. And after doing some sick rail grinds, I swapped my shotguns for another beefy weapon. So I guess I'm like a super heavy class now. The newest of those two weapons was pretty fun too, which is good because it's time for another horde room. I don't know if it's because I'm getting a little more used to the game, but this area didn't seem nearly as bad as Fields. Don't get it twisted, I very nearly died, but I still limped across the finish line. So was it ever really hard? That was scary. I almost lost everything. Oh, okay. Typhoon minigun, homing projectiles, 25% chance of a shotgun blast. I think homing projectiles is not something to shake a stick at. Turns out I was right, because this gun is awesome. Okay, actually, I think homing projectiles is amazing with this weapon. I'm learning. Ow! I don't know if it's actually good, but seeing the energy balls spread out before converging on the enemy like that is really cool. Heal me, please! The energy flow keeps going. I don't know what else they're powering with that, but it must be pretty big. Data log. Let's go, boys. Data log. I swapped my missile battery for another big weapon, which I wasn't really a fan of, honestly. Got another upgrade to line breaker, which boosts my auto crit chance after a melee. And after a second horde room, which wasn't nearly as bad as the first one, strolled up to the door of boss number 2. By far the farthest we've made it. Seems like a key area. Brace yourself. They probably didn't expect us to get that far. Let's go for it. Interesting. Sir Catter Coaster? Is that what that was? This shit sucked. You're meant to chase him around the rails to gun him down, but he moves significantly faster than you. And while the homing on this gun is great, the projectile speed is not. So you gotta get pretty close. That, coupled with my useless flamethrower and the traps he sets on and beside the track, this fight is not looking good for me. Achievement! Mamma mia! Perform 5 head bonks in a row without landing. I thought that's what I was doing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. This sucks. Well, I sure do hope I beat him. But, not looking great. Not looking terrible either, though. Come on, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah! I got his ass! Woo! And we unlocked the recon. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go. It took literally everything I had to bring him down, but I got it done and moved on to the final area of the game. I think. I have no idea. Around here, we get level 10 purples, so I of course got rid of my dogshit flamethrower. I also decided to redeem my new perk just before healing with my buddy here. And thank God I did, because his healing is now improved by 15%, as well as all healing cells going forward. Dare I say, we actually have a chance. Taking down an enemy has a 4% chance to drop an additional 6 healing cells. Increases healing cells efficiency by 15%. They know what I need. Yeah. Take that as well. And now it's time to crack some heads. This area is a little different from the others up to this point. Here we have 4 big boy mini bosses that we have to clear before we can move on. In fact, here's one right now. This one's pretty simple overall, but fighting him with his minions around would be a little rough. Once they were gone though, I just bullied the poor guy. Ow! Okay, fine. I didn't bully him, but I did kill him. That boy's rough. Oh, he's one of 4 big guys I gotta kill. I see that now. I found a shotgun Gatling gun, which was kind of crazy, even though I couldn't figure out how to use it well. Got even more cooldown reduction for my skill, and rolled up to big boy number 2. He's like those spiked slugs that show up back in the Oasis, and if I was smart, I wouldn't have taken any damage off of him. He did explode into healing cells though, so I guess it's sort of okay. Who am I kidding? I'm on life support right now, but we're halfway through, so I gotta try. And it's already time to see if we can get boss number 3. But more importantly, there's small enemies full of healing cells. Oh, got some health. Let's wait for that to recharge. I'm gonna be cringe. I'm gonna be so cringe now. I really want to win this because I feel like we're almost done. So my new strategy is to pick off small enemies, charge in while invulnerable to heal, and retreat before waiting for my skill to recharge. Is it honorable? No. But is it working? Also no, because the boss decided to push up as far as he can. So now the plan has changed to slowly whittling down his health a few shots at a time. Oh! That was a proper rocket. I thought that was just like a mortar and it was like, oh, it's gonna miss. Now, this is equally, arguably more cringe, but again, I ask, is it working? Well... Uh-oh, I'm one shot. Yeah, actually. Damn it, man. Oh, this is a losing battle. Oh, he died. I lost everything. Oh, no. Oh, no. I charged in for the health, but I took too long. Oh. I think we sent a message.